Hi there, welcome to the ScrapbookPal's YouTube channel. My name is Terry, and today I will be sharing a card that I created using some products from Pinkfresh Studios. So let's get started. So here are the two products that I will be using today. This one is of course by Pinkfresh Studios, and it's the layering stencil set called Today is Special. I will also be using the coordinating dies. In the shop, we do have the coordinating stamps as well. I just didn't use that one here today. Okay, so what I like about this stencil set from Pinkfresh Studios is that all of their stencils are numbered at the top, and you could see the alignment guide on the stencil, which makes it very easy to use. But a tip that I wanted to share with you here that I learned from a lot of the crafters online is to use a stamping platform. And when you're using a stamping platform, all that you have to do is place your cardstock in the stamping platform, then butt the stencil up against the edge of the platform. So you can see here that I used my white cardstock and I just placed the stencil against the edge of the platform. This is a great way to align your stencil and making sure that it's perfect. Okay, so the first layer of the stencil, I went in with a yellow shade of ink. And the yellow shade of ink is also from Pinkfresh Studios. And the second layer, I went in with a lighter shade of pink. So for this card, I wanted a lot of colors on the florals. So I'm going in with a lot of soft colors from the Pinkfresh Studio ink line. And you could pretty much use any ink that you have on hand. I just pulled this one out because it was on the side of my desk. If you're interested in the colors that I used today, everything will be linked down below. Okay, so now going in with a green shade of ink, I went in and applied that onto the foliage. I really love how easy this is. If you're not a colorist or if you don't like to color at all, inking layering stencil is perfect for you because it comes out so perfect with so little effort. And I just love the Pinkfresh Studio layering stencil line. It's just great. So here I'm going in with a darker shade of green and I'm just applying that onto the last, well, not the last layer of stencil, but the second to last layer of stencil. And I think this is the best part, the reveal. So all you have to do is just pull out the last layer of stencil and look how great this is. So little effort. Okay, so now going in with the coordinating dies, I went ahead and ran that through my die cutting machine off screen. I really love how this came out. It's so perfect. Okay, so let's talk about the background. So starting on the background, I just went in with another white cardstock. So this time I'm going in with some Distress Oxide inks, and I love Distress Oxide inks for blending because it blends so nice. So I selected a few shades of blue and I started off with the lighter shade on one side of the cardstock, and then I rotated it and went in with a darker shade of blue, making sure to blend in between the two colors. At this point, the blue on the bottom of the cardstock, I wanted it a little darker. So going in with a third shade of blue ink, and this is a darker shade, I'm blending that against the bottom of the cardstock. And since this ink is reactive with water, I went ahead and flicked some clean water on top of the cardstock. And to add a little more interest, I went in with my gold paint and splattered that on top of the cardstock as well. Okay, so before assembling everything together, I wanted to trim down my panel size. So for the blended panel, I trimmed it down to 4.5 by 3.5 inches. And I also matted that against a black cardstock slightly larger than the ink blended panel. Okay, so for the sentiment, I'm going in with another Pinkfresh Studio product. This one is called Jeff's Alpha, and I love this alpha die because it's a little unique. I don't think I've seen anything like this on the market. So I wanted to spell out the word high, so I'm pulling out the letter H and the letter I. So another reason why I like this die set is because it comes with a shadow die as well. So you're able to die cut the shadow piece along with the initial alpha dies. So off screen, I went ahead and die cut the word high out of black and white cardstock. And now I'm adhering everything together. So going in with liquid adhesive, I'm adhering the blended panel onto a top folding card base in white. And now going in with foam tape, I went ahead and applied that on the back of the floral image. And I'm adhering that onto the top of the cardstock. And I also used liquid adhesive to adhere the word hi onto the bottom area of the card panel. Now going in with some embellishments, I added that onto the card front. And of course, I went in with a white gel pen and added highlights and details onto the card front. And that's it. That pretty much completes the card. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and please don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.